What is all this about? We have FHA, that stands for Federal Housing Authority, 3.5% down, and not too difficult to get. Your scores can be in the mid-600s. This couple said they were discouraged by your show and felt that they would never own. Now is the time, Susie. Low rates and low prices. Home ownership is the American way and so important to our economic situation. We create the trickle-down theory. So many people profit from home buying, home inspectors, mortgage companies, appraisers, attorneys, insurance companies, title insurance companies, and on and on. I am very disappointed in this visit from a couple that could purchase and were discouraged by your show. Okay, now, let's talk. I understand very well that you could go out there even with a bad FICO score, and in my opinion, anything under 700 is a bad FICO score. And you could go to the FHA and you could get a loan. Prior to this whole debacle, do you know that the FHA counted for less than 5% of the loans out there? Because the economy is spurred by real estate, because real estate is necessary to bring this economy back, and banks are not lending, what does the government do? The government that insures FHA loans, now they're spurring FHA loans on and saying, come on, let's lend money. Do you know that now the FHA accounts for more than 20% of the loans, on their way to accounting for more than 30 and 40% of the loans that are out there today? We are about, in my opinion, to recreate exactly what happened years ago when people were buying homes with no money down, less than 20% down, they couldn't afford it, they had bad FICO scores. Are we nuts? Now, maybe, just maybe, this couple could qualify for a loan with the FHA. That doesn't mean they can afford to buy a home. There's a reason why Suze Orman says, I want you to be able to put 20% down. There's a reason why I say to you, I want you to not only be able to put 20% down, but also have an 8-month emergency fund besides that 20%. Because if you don't have that, in my opinion, you cannot afford to do what? Buy a home. So many of you make the mistakes and you think, oh, my mortgage payment is equal to my rent, so I can afford it. But then you find out that there's a whole lot more to home ownership than just being able to afford the mortgage. You have the closing costs, you have the moving costs, you have the decorating costs, you have all these expenses and things that go wrong when your refrigerator breaks, your air conditioning breaks, your windows break, whatever it may be, you are the one responsible. So that's why you need money if you're going to be a homeowner. Besides that, when you do an FHA loan, if you put less than 20% down on any mortgage, you will still owe what's called PMI, private mortgage insurance. And with the FHA, it's usually 0.90%. That's almost 1% more on your interest rate just for private mortgage insurance. And oh, it will stay there. You will continue to pay that all the way through until you have at least 22% equity in your home. Now, given the fact that homes may not go anywhere for a long period of time, in fact, in many areas, you may see home prices continue to decrease. Good luck you being able to get 22% equity in your home when all you've put down is 3.5%. Realtors, I understand that you want people to buy homes from you. I want people to buy homes from you as well. But I want people who only can afford to buy those homes from you to be able to buy those homes. It's not about spurring the economy anymore. It's about making sure that each and every single one of us is able to create our own new American dream. And for some of us out there, renting may be the new dream. Being able to sleep at night, to be happy, not worry about things, that may be the goal. So FHA, I get that you're out there. FHA, I get that you're giving loans. Realtors, mortgage people, I get that you want to sell something and that's maybe how you're going to do it. I'd like you to just understand your client a little bit better and you make sure that they can afford it. If they can, fine. If they can't, you are denied.